game. What is it about trash talk that you enjoy so much?
Mostly it's just trying to throw people off of their game. NBA players, they're used to trash talk, so it's not going to make them miss easy shots or anything like that. But if you know how to make them a little angry, then, they might shoot a shot that they should have passed. It's a small thing, but it's effective for me.
Well, what kind of things do you say to throw your opponent off their game?
You have to get creative, Just swearing and screaming about someone's mom isn't going to, do anything but make them mad. And when a player gets mad, sometimes that makes them play better. I try to make them think.
Think? About what?
Okay, I'll give you an example. We may be at the free throw line, and then I'll just say, hey, you paid way too much for your car. And then he's now like, how does he even know what I paid for my car? And did I pay too much for my car? Did my manager give me a bad deal? Do I need a new manager? And then that's when I know that I've won, Because now they're not thinking about the game. They're thinking in the clouds.
That's devious.
Listen, it's all in the game, Blair. It's all in the game.
MP.
Can we switch to pro mode so like we can get some more VC?
Need some help?
We be getting like 78 VC per game. That's mad little, so I'll be locking in. I know this game got that.
What's shaking MP?
Just time for Rise and Stars. It's time.
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of All-Star festivities.
So it's starting.
It's really because it always provides us with
They made a minute or sorry. They made Amen Thompson the point.
entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this, where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back and you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
Here are the starters for the sophomores. Brandon Miller out there with Amen Thompson. Then it's Derek Lively, then it's Chet Holmgren, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Wembanyama, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Filipowski, powered down with both hands.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
And here are the rookies. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Brunson, the bounce pass. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Whoa. Up on my dick, man. Up on
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players.
Oh, the difficulty.
Playground.
Forgot to change that shit.
Greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever
Don't change
play.
that shit.
Shots good by Miller.
You know, I know his NBA career is just starting out, but he has been logging some veteran minutes in the regular season.
Well, in his short time in the league, Greg, he's earned the full confidence of the coaching staff. They're not afraid to use him in any situation.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Here's Lively. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got
I didn't even touch him.
Takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it
What
really is
the
a great
hell?
welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Here's Brunson. Thompson with the rebound.
That's
And
please.
he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Brunson. Reza Shea, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, Ricochet has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
And Wembanyama outside. From outside the arc. Lively's shot is off. All right, now let's find out what head coach Nick Nurse had to
Boy,
say.
pick
to
and
David
roll.
Aldridge. David.
He talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer
And that is cash.
Guys,
Thank you,
Baby,
David.
that's what you do.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And Wembanyama outside. Thompson against Brunson. And Thompson slams it home.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roof.
And there, up close and personal in the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Here's Lively. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Wembanyama. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Klingon. Back to Brunson. To the inside. A nice shot by Klingon.
Klingon knows how to use that size, both as a screener and a finisher.
Here's Here's Thompson. Scores off the crossover. Thompson's got 9.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Thompson's gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Brunson against Thompson. Brunson the pass to Filipowski. Brunson surveying the D. The shot by Filipowski, no good.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Pass to Lively. Here's Holmgren. Down low. Fades away. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Holmgren.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis.
Hey!
He's been their rock all year.
I tell you what, a lot of shimmying and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 9. Pass to Lively. And here is Holmgren. Wembanyama, right side. Clock at 4. Here's Miller. That one off the back iron and out. And here now the rookies. It's a 3-point game. Here's Brunson. And he elevates the slam dunk. Derek Lively did not like that.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
Don't tell me it was about to lag again, though. Don't tell me it was about to lag.
And you just know that's going to have a big effect on this team. I mean, their blood has to be pumping after that one, and the heart rate racing a little faster, too.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 8. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Rizachet. Here's Brunson.
Let me.
That one goes in there.
Excuse me, buddy.
10 points in the game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Holmgren. Still scoreless. Wembanyama passes to Holmgren. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be
San Francisco Bay Area.
from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 10. The rookies have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. First free throw is good. The sophomore's making some changes. Koulibaly comes in for Wembanyama. And it's Keontae George in for Thompson. George with the ball. Driving inside. And he gets the bucket.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
George against Brunson. It's rebounded by Koulibaly.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Nobody near George. Drills the three-pointer. George has got his second bucket tonight.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Pass to Edey. Here's Kolek. Brunson outside. He takes it in. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Derek Lively did not like that.
As athletic a move as you're going to see right there. Unreal.
How about the hang time on that thing? Wow.
Well, you got to have some hang time if you're going to pull off that 360. And he certainly has some.
Now, here is Miller to the paint. Now, here's Holmgren. He's off from 17 feet. And they're on the break. Here's Messi. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his third assist on the night. And George, here we go. And George with the stuff.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 14. Lock at 6. Shoots from the baseline. And it's the sophomores with the rebound. Now George. He's got 7. It's Miller on the way. Jump shot is good. Now it's a 4-point sophomore lead.
Now, how about this move by Miller, using the pick and roll to create some space for himself?
Brunson with a clean
Pass me
look.
out.
Connects from 3-point range. Brunson's got 17.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And George kicks to Miller. Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Brunson. And it's George missing. The rookie's on offense. They trail by 1. Here's Misi. Lively defending. Back to Brunson. They set the pick. To the middle.
The 7-5 will put the ball in.
Falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game. George against Brunson. It's tipped. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. And Brunson throws it down hard.
Like that, bro.
I have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Now here is Miller. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you watch Miller, he keeps...
Now 11 for the second quarter.
Many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. George out there with Henderson. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Jaquez in at the 4-man position. And Brunson throws it down hard.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game.
Wait, what the fuck just happened?
The sophomores shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw, no good.
Name a type of shot. Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
Catching up on the changes for the sophomores.
Pass me out.
Derek Lively
Shit.
checked in for Jaime Jaquez. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Scoot Henderson. Now here's Thompson. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
Hey, yo, right here.
5 to shoot.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
The sophomores shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. And I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Back to Brunson. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Stars checked in for the rookies.
Rookies, number 20,
George against Brunson. Over George. Brunson with another miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Wembanyama has gone 2 for 5 tonight. Brunson outside. And Sarr gets it to go on the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game. Now here is George. 17 points in the game. That's tipped.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Clingan can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
The sophomore's making some changes. Holmgren, he's checked in for Bilal Coulibaly. And Miller's subbed in for Keontae George. Lively's shot is off. Now here's Brunson. He's got 21. Pass to McCain. Here's Brunson. And Thompson sends it back.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there.
And so the sophomores take this one by a big margin.
You can't say enough about how well all these young men.
Child now about to play an embarrassing ass game. Sonhar sigara John.
Oh, why am I doing makeup for a boyfriend? I'm not doing makeup for a boyfriend. It's just to show that I respect you. The thing is, I didn't go to the gym today, so I didn't really work out on my butt. I don't know if it's big enough. Yeah. But I think it's alright. Hey, where's your boyfriend?
A 3-point contest. What's a big Steph Curry out there?
Feeling you, MP.
you go. Hurry. I know this one. Catch me out. Fuck. Wow. Oh, got it. Not doing bad. That's cash. Oh, only miss. Why do I always miss the money though? Catch me out. 28 on the first round, chat. You're pretty good. There you go.
Shaking MP. Getting better perimeter. Good, MP?
Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Mikal Bridges.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Stan, what are you keeping your eye on here as we go down the stretch of the season?
Well, I like the battle for playoff positioning and seeding. I think home court is really, really important, especially, Kevin, and you've done a lot of them. When you get to Game 7 in a series, you want that on your home floor.
So the New York starting 5. Hart is out there with Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along. And then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And with that, let's go over to DA with a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. We've got 2 MVP candidates clashing in this one, and MP believes that will make things extra competitive. He said the best players bring the best out of you. We know we have to be locked in against this team, and I'm sure they feel the same way about us. They do. Kevin?
Yeah, they're not taking this matchup lightly, are they, David? Nor should he.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Now Brunson, following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. And Brunson throws it down hard. And the showing for MP at this year's dunk contest, it's been the talk of the league. Greg, he brought a swagger, a lot of creativity, and all that athleticism en route to the win.
And this is what the dunk contest was missing, if you ask me. Elite talents who will take the risk of falling short in the hopes of entertaining and leaving behind some dunks that will last forever.
And good that time.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Now here's Paul. 17 points in his last outing. San Antonio again missing. Here's Anunoby. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
What a start. 5 for 5 from the floor, executing the game plan to perfection at this point.
Paul with the three. Paul missing again.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
You gotta dance like everyone's watching. Let's see it.
Chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at San Antonio, they're stuck in the same spot, still outside the top three.
And, you know, I think New York, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they for real, but they may be the team to beat.
Now here's Paul. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Barnes passes to Vassell. Inside, shot to stop the run, and Paul gets it to go in.
And how about CP finding space around the rim?
The Knicks leading by 6. Brunson scanning the floor. Hits it from three-point range. Brunson's got 13. And you knew MP hit the ground running in his career, but now he has passed Luka Doncic as the fastest to reach 5,000 points.
For a guy that came in with so much hype like MP, he has certainly lived up to it. Getting to 5,000 points so fast illustrates how easy the transition's been for MP to become a star in our league.
Paul kicks to Barnes. Paul, a screen on Hart. A three from Barnes. It's rebounded by New York. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this.
Al Paul. Harrison Barnes missing on the three. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. Scoreless thus far. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama down low. Defended by Towns. Wembanyama no good. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
And the Knicks with possession here, following the bucket by the Spurs.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Spurs trail by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Now here's Brunson. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Oh, he jams it right over Wembanyama.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Rebounded by Hart. The Knicks leading by 11. Now here's Brunson. He's got 17. And Brunson throws it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Paul with the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
And Brunson throws it down hard.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
First personal foul. First team.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And he makes the first. Castle's checked in for the Spurs. And both free throws good for Brunson. And the NBA coach has made sure franchises can't sell their future via draft picks in a trade. What do you think of that?
I think it was probably a good idea because, you know, all of us, coaches, maybe even more than GMs, but organizations get to a point that you want to win so badly in the present that you're willing to just sacrifice the future, and that can lead to some very bad teams down the road, and the NBA doesn't want that.
And we've seen that. You're right. A lot of examples. A chance now to check out the race for Rookie of the Year. Always exciting to see the promise of the youngsters. A season under the belts. Who took the league by storm? And you look at Brunson. All season long, He has proven again and again that he's the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
Yeah, a rookie year can be unpredictable, but he's consistently stood out from the crowd.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hi, guys. Well, they call him Captain Clutch, and in the last game against the Heat, delivered a performance for the ages. He ended the game with 68 points, and his passing was phenomenal with a ton of assists. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match, but he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And here is Paul after Mikal Bridges hitting the three. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
San Antonio.
Foot on the gas, MP. Get in there.
Spurs trail by 17. Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. We've got Josh Hart. He's out there with OG Anunoby. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Captain Clutch. And it's Kolek in at the 2 spot. Brunson outside. That one goes. Count it. Brunson's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Knicks. Here's Castle. Brunson covering. With the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You like how Castle plays at his pace, accelerating when he wants to.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
The size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
The Knicks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
One falls for Brunson. It's so easy, Coach, to highlight the athleticism, but